All right. I don't have much time to really make this video, so I'm gonna make it quick. I'm showcasing the project I'm working on this week. As you can see, speakers, and not just one set of speakers. I got, so that's four, that's two, four, 6, 8, 10, 12. Now you'd be maybe wondering what I'm gonna be doing with these speakers. You see the wire in there, and you see the vest here. This isn't no ordinary vest. By the way, when I bought it, I thought the whole thing was like made out of RFID fabric. I don't know. Maybe it does have it in there. It's quite a thin, like quite a thick layer between there. Feels like there's definitely some other, laced fabric between it. But like this thing has a lot of pockets though. That's the only thing about it. So I don't know. Maybe it does have RFID fabric like between it. Don't know. Anyway, the thing about this vest is that this is no ordinary vest. This is a Scotty vest. If you're wondering what a Scotty vest is, a Scotty vest is specific is crafted to basically be able to hold things. And hang on, if you wonder, this is just a little RFID pocket that goes on the inside. It's for your phone or whatever. But anyway, the Scotty vest basically can house certain things on it without actually having it like poke through and give off an indentation through the clothing, whatever, right? So you could have it on your person, and it wouldn't even you wouldn't be able to tell like there's an indentation on the inside. Take one of these out so you can see it. Thought these things would be a lot smaller than this, but actually I'm kind of glad that they're this size. If you're wondering what I'm going to be doing with these, here's the thing. If you're aware of the what is that? The right frequencies need an FM transmitter, and you got to play it loud just for it to be effective, right? However, the thing about using a phone, you see, this whole time I had to use a phone. I didn't have speakers, so I was already giving them trouble with just the phone itself, right? So can you imagine the magnitude of a difference this is gonna have? This isn't just one speaker. This is like 12. This thing was very cost effective. It was not expensive. Didn't spend $100 for this. I spent what was this like? This may have been like around 20 some dollars, I think. Maybe wrong about that. This may have ended up going as far as 60. I don't know. I still got to check the price. I will leave the actual pricing for how much 12 of these things cost me in the description. I'll actually even leave a link down to it so you can check it out for yourself. But the reason why I wanted some fairly large enough speakers is because, well, this will help me amplify the simple, not the simple, but the frequency a lot more than I was able to do before, right? The more amplified the signal, the frequency signal, right? The more effective it's going to be. Meaning, the more easily it is to kill this stuff off. Not to mention, this thing is like because of it being a speaker like this, it's more focus based. So you can just have it going in a direction as to where you want it at, like the legs, the torso. I want at least 6 of these damn things on my torso. Mainly, maybe like along the chest area, like the back and sides. Want to know why? Quite simple. Reason why that's important is because this stuff loves to go along the sides and as well as the back area region. It always stays close to the spinal cord. That's one thing I've realized just from feeling this stuff move around. Even now, if you're wondering what's going on, the perps are actually listening in just to get an earful of what's going on. They're going to see this anyway, so it doesn't make much of a difference. But the reason why I got the cording here, just so you can see, that, as you all know, can fit inside of a cellular device. And here's an extender. Let me just hang on a minute. It is kind of difficult doing this with one-handed. Well, I guess in this case it's not really one-handed. There you go. Got the extender there. Got the cording here. That's going to connect to it. I'm probably going to cut off one of these ends here. And then have that connect to this. And this will connect to these. And I'll have these in alignment with this. I just needed something that was more suitable to hold it. Now, this is actually going to be I'm going to have this fixed onto and like an exoskeleton vest or whatever, something like that, that I can wear underneath the Scotty vest. And I'm gonna have that on them. Maybe like I'll use like a belt or something like that to, have this stuff laced down on. I'll just cut some holes in the belt and try to get this looped around it. Other than that, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to figure something out though. Definitely gonna have to figure something out. But this is me pretty much showcasing what I'm gonna be working on for the next 2 weeks. Now, I'm not just gonna be working on this because I do have a project I need to finish. Some of you may be aware, there are YouTube channels of fellow targeted individuals out there. The most important thing about this, right, is some of these individuals have not made a video in over like several years. I don't know what may have happened to them. I don't know whether they got incarcerated over these purpose fallacious bullshit. I don't know if they've been institutionalized, which seems to be the popular trend that they like to go with. They always love to get you in an institution. They always love to get you put in in prison if they can. They love doing that because it takes you out of the picture and it helps them do character defamation. The other situation is that the other thing that could have happened is maybe these individuals may have unfortunately lost their lives. That's the one thing I'm afraid of. It's more than one particular individual going through this. We got to reach out to these individuals as well as the ones subscribe to their channels, because some of these individuals may not even know the knowledge of what most of us targeted individuals have found out when it comes to shielding and protecting ourselves from this. So this is just me making a video not only showcasing what I'm going to be working on, but to also help boost awareness of this this domestic terrorist organization that's doing this to people. Understand, people have disappeared, people have came up missing, people have lost their lives, their families, their jobs, their careers, everything you name it. They have even lost their kids due to this criminalized organization. They pay off the CPS workers, the Child Protective Services. They pay off the FBI's behind this, the freaking WHO, World Health Organization's behind this, the CDC, all kinds of different governmental factions are behind this, and this is all taxes used by funded by the deep state, or should I say the dark state. One thing, I want to leave a link to this, but I can't recall which interview that this bastard Bill Gates was in talking about this, but he said this on television. Like, he was going into an explanation, but the one thing that he said that I'm like, that really caused me to raise an eyebrow. I'm like, he said, well, it had something to do with changing the currency to crypto, digitalized currency instead of physical currency. And what he was saying was this: well, with us, changing over from, to a digitalized currency from a physical currency, it'll allow a shadow government to be more of a transparent government. Now, to the common person, that sounds like some bullshit to me, because it sounds like they don't want paper trails. They don't want it just sounds like they don't want paper trails. And what happens when there's no paper trail? You don't have a paper trail. You don't have proof that people were paid off to do certain things. That's how bad this stuff is. Now, I do see, when I go out there, I do see some people not wearing masks. I don't know the severity of this, though. I don't know whether they're in line to, it's very difficult because, I don't know if they're either a fucking gang stalker, or I don't know if they're in support with, going against this tyrannical bullshit. But when I went out there today, these people were doing, I don't know if they knew what these gang stalkers were doing. I don't know if they were involved. I'll just say this. None of this shit happened there. What's what I've been seeing on these videos. So I'm just wondering, it's just odd, It's just odd. Anyway, I'm running out of time on this video feed, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it off here. Stay safe. Stay strong, everybody.